What's up, gals and pals? I'm Coach Vino. This is the Progress Bar, and today I continue my STARtenders series, where I showcase a legendary bartender and two signature cocktails. And today I'm going to be doing the late great Gaz Regan. But before I do that, I'm going to need you guys to go ahead and press that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and of course that notification bell, so you can help Vino feed the hungry algorithm. And make sure you stick around, because we're gonna boogie down. Gary Regan, or Gaz as he was nicknamed, was a renowned bartender, author, and cocktail expert. Born in England, he made a significant impact on the global cocktail scene. Gaz authored many influential books like The Joy of Mixology and contributed to numerous other publications. Recognized for his expertise, he played a pivotal role in reviving classic cocktail culture. Regan also created the widely used Regan's Orange Bitters No. 6. His legacy endures through his writings, teachings, and contributions to the art of mixology. Gary Regan passed away in 2019, leaving behind a lasting imprint on the world of cocktails. All right, so now that you guys know a little something about the legendary Gaz Regan, who's also one of my personal favorite legendary bartenders, let's go ahead and make two of his signature cocktails, starting with one of my favorites, the Caricature cocktail. The Caricature cocktail was created as a tribute to Jill DeGraff, who is known throughout the industry for her wonderful drawings of bartenders. All right, let us look at what is in the sauce for the Caricature cocktail. The first thing we're gonna need is 1.5 ounces of a gin. I'm going to be using Revivalist gin, which was given to me by my pal Matt and his lovely wife Sparkle. Next, we're gonna need 1/2 ounce of sweet vermouth. I'm going to be using Carpano Antica because honestly, there's no better sweet vermouth in the world, like, at least in my opinion. Next, we're going to need 3/4 ounce of Cointreau. So this is a very delicious triple sec. So if you don't have this, you could just go ahead and use regular triple sec. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of Campari, everybody's favorite bitter Amaro. All right. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed grapefruit juice. All right. Excellent. And then we're going to add ice to our shaker. And we're going to shake that up for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, folks, I think we shook that bad boy up enough. Let's go ahead and get our glass out. I'm going to be serving that in a coupe, which I've had here chilling like a villain. And we're going to double strain that into the glass. All right, folks, I think we got ourselves all we can get out of this here shaker. We got a nice healthy wash line. And then we're just gonna go ahead and garnish that with an orange peel. I got a little orange peel speared here and a little sword. And there you have it, folks. Gary Regan's Caricature cocktail. All right, so before we get into our second Gaz Regan cocktail, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a sippy sip. Cheers. Yeah, I really enjoy this cocktail. I mean, there's a lot of grapefruit notes here, especially with the grapefruit juice. And then Campari has this thing where it kind of, when it combines with citrus, it does add some more kind of grapefruit notes to it. It's definitely that bitterness that's coming through. The gin adds some really nice botanicals to add to the continued depth and complexity of the cocktail. And then you just get just a perfect amount of citrus notes from the Cointreau. I really enjoy this cocktail. This is a winner for me, folks, all right? Now, the next cocktail we're gonna make from Gaz Regan is La Tour Eiffel. The La Tour Eiffel was created by Gary Regan while on a trip to Cognac, France, where he reimagined what the Sazerac would have been like had it been invented in France instead of New Orleans. All right, so let's look at what is in the sauce for our La Tour Eiffel. Now, this one's interesting because it starts off with 2.5 ounces of cognac, right? So this is a heavy-handed cognac cocktail. Now, look, you know, you're not going to get me to be upset about a lot of cognac. I mean, I love this stuff, but this is very interesting. You know, I've not had this cocktail before, so let's see. I trust Mr. Regan's, you know, expertise there. All right, so next we're going to do 1/2 ounce of Cointreau. All right. Again, if you only have triple sec, I mean, you can go ahead and use that, but I like to stick to Mr. Regan's original specs, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Suze gentian liqueur. All right, and this is gonna add some nice vegetal notes to the cocktail, all right? And then we're gonna go ahead and just add ice to our mixing glass. And you'll wanna mix that up for a good 25 to 30 seconds. All right, folks, I think we stirred this bad boy up enough. All right, if that's any indication, I think Mr. Regan has another home run on his hands, all right? So we're gonna serve that actually in a flute to continue all the French stuff that Gaz Regan wanted to implement into this cocktail, okay? So now we're also gonna do a absinthe rinse, all right? Rinse, so I'm gonna be using a little spray bottle here, all right? A nice healthy dose there. And then we're gonna pour it into the glass. All right, looking delish. All right, beautiful. Let's put this to the side here. And then last but not least, we're just gonna go ahead and just express a little lemon peel on top there, rub the glass for good luck, and then we're just gonna dump it in. And there we have it, folks, our La Tour Eiffel. All right, so let's go ahead and give our La Tour Eiffel a sippy sip. Cheers. I mean, right on the nose, you're obviously gonna get that absinthe. I mean, that's the point of a rinse, just so you can get some of those really nice anise notes, you know, the licorice notes on the nose, all right? Cheers. You know what? This is actually pretty damn good. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I love Gaz Regan stuff, but I was a little concerned that the cognac being 2.5 ounces would kind of really overpower the cocktail, which is not a bad thing because I do love cognac, but you know, I didn't want to lose the Suze or the Cointreau too much. But the reality is, you're definitely getting some of the, look, it's cognac forward. I'm not gonna say it's not, but you definitely still get some of the Suze, some of those vegetal notes that you get from the Suze, and just a touch of the Cointreau. If anything, the Cointreau is a little bit lost, but I will say the lemon peel being in there, the oils from the lemon peel do bring some of those citrus notes out. So that's a nice thing. And then you still, on the very back end, you're getting some of that absinthe. So not a bad cocktail, right, folks? So look, 2 great cocktails from Gaz Regan. I mean, I love the CARICATURE. It's one of my favorite Campari cocktails, and I think this is a nice way to just kind of, you know, if you want to celebrate your French friends coming over, you want to make them something very Franco-like. Here it is, right, folks? Look, if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share it with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, you make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.